it's me. And your girl looking like a hot mess today. Because I literally just got back from Area 51. I did a video on it on both my channels. If you guys want to see all the crazy stuff we did. Anyways, today we're going to be checking out what is inside of things. Show me your inside. Ooh, so Ben & Jerry's has this ice cream where the core is either filled with cookie dough, caramel. I've had it. It's delicious. So when you cut it in half, you can see it in all its cookie dough glory. They ain't lying when they said it's a cookie dough core. Like, I am so sick and tired of ice cream skimping out on the mix-ins. Like, I bought a pint of ice cream once. It was cookie dough. And it had, I'm not even kidding, I dug around the whole thing. Because when it's like cookie dough ice cream or brownie ice cream, I will only eat the bites that have the cookie dough in it. And this whole pint had 2 pieces of cookie dough in it.
I'm suing.
But yeah, I was very upset. I might as well just buy my own thing of cookie dough and just mixed it into some vanilla ice cream. Genius. You telling me a pineapple got meat in its hair? What? Maybe it's its unborn child. We out here separating them and just throwing it away. Okay, this is new to me. See, everybody just cuts off the top and just eats the bottom. But you got a perfectly good mini pineapple inside the hair. I don't know what you want to call it. Leaves, hair. But that is wild. I had no idea. I thought it was just straight up leaves. But okay, wow, go off. This is what the inside of a piñata looks like. You know, I always wondered. All people do is just hit them, beat them down, take the candy. But we don't even know what the inside of it looks like. Okay, it ain't got no stomach. It ain't got no heart. Trachea, you say? That's just some Laffy Taffy. No, that's not how it works. Isn't it just like an empty cardboard shell shaped as a llama? This one is stuffed full of candy. You got the Twizzlers in every nook and cranny. Also, it's like, what's the point if this candy comes out? Like, it's not wrapped or anything. Like, as soon as it hits the floor, you got 5 seconds to pick all the candy up and eat it. Otherwise, contaminated. So, you know when you go to Home Depot and you buy some paint and they have those free paint sticks? Yes, I always used to take those. Because when I was a kid, we would spend a lot of time at Home Depot. So basically, you use these sticks to mix the paint. And this is a stick that was used to mix paint for 50 years. So basically, hundreds of layers of paint throughout the years formed over the wooden stick and just made like this really cool layered thing you see right here. I mean, it would have been cooler if y'all used like brighter colors or something. Ooh, so this is what the inside of a toothpaste looks like. Wow, it's magical, I know. It's like a mini version of what it squeezes out. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Who knew it had this super cute pattern inside? And then when it squeezes it out, it's like a baby version of the big fat tube of paste. Okay, but I can tell you that's not what mine looks like. Mine is basically this, but like mushed all up. I feel like this is only what a brand new, never squeezed tube of toothpaste looks like. If you're wondering how a gas station works, here it is. Whoa, I did not know any of this. So this is the gas pump right here. And there's a lot of underground stuff going on. So you got all the gas underground in a big old tank. And it connects to like a manhole and then connects to the tank of oil. What about Supreme gas versus regular gas? Does it all just come out of the same tank? Are y'all bamboozling me? I mean, do they all come out of the same place? I'm so confused right now. The inside of an iPhone. Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty boring. But dang, it's got a big, long, and juicy battery. I didn't know it was so long. It takes up most of your phone. And then what's the rest? Like a camera? And tools for the government to spy on you. So I saw an ad about iPhones not giving out your personal information, like a privacy ad, saying like, your iPhone knows a lot about you, but we don't. So basically, a lot of people have been complaining, and I'm not gonna call out specific phones, but like, your phone will listen to you. Like, me and my friend had a conversation in real life about this one makeup brand. It was a very specific makeup brand that was pretty small and niche. And then literally a few hours later, she got an ad for it on Facebook. Facebook? See, that's what I'm telling you. They watching you at all times. They listening to everything you talk about. Even when your mic is muted on Fortnite, they still listening. But like, it's not coincidence because it's happened so many times. Like, I would be talking to somebody about something in real life and then I would get an ad for it.
Hello, FBI. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna need some answers.
What does the inside of a baseball look like? Whoa, this looks like a diagram of the earth. If you cut the earth in half and all the layers of like dirt, rock, and liquid hot magma. So basically it's yarn. Most of it is yarn. Then you have cowhide on the outside and the very, very inside is made of cork and rubber.
Wow.
And now you know. So if y'all ever go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or some kind of game show or whatever, and they ask you what's inside a baseball, now you got that knowledge. Did y'all ever watch Ed, Edd and Eddy and they would have those like humongous jawbreakers? I believe it was the currency in their land. Like everything they would do it for a jawbreaker. And they were huge, massive, and they would go in your cheek. Okay, jawbreakers in real life ain't that special. But once you cut them in half, look at all the layers. Just countless rainbow layers. Like how do they do that? How do they make them? It's like they dip them in various candy coatings, like again and again and again and again, and it makes this incredibly mesmerizing ball. It seems like so much effort for candy. I feel like they are the most underrated candy. Well, probably because they don't taste very good and they will literally break your teeth and give you diabetes, but so much work goes into them because they're literally dipping the ball into like 50 layers of different colored candies to make this effect. So it's like when you suck on it and you take it out, it's always changing colors. I would do that when I was a kid. Every time I would have a jawbreaker, and it would only be on Halloween because you know you would always get one random jawbreaker in your Halloween candy and you'd be like, ooh, where did this come from? Spit it out, check the color, and repeat until it's done. Or was I the only one that did that? I don't know. If you're wondering what the inside of a car key looks like, it's just a battery and a barcode. You know what? I opened mine up for the very first time a few weeks ago. And yeah, just the battery. So if your key doesn't work anymore, it's not locking, and you just sit here in the parking lot like, damn, my car really gonna betray me like that. I paid for you. I gave you a home. And you're not gonna let me back in? But it's just the battery. It's got a battery. It died. Replace it. You know, I can't believe I'm doing this. I hate to burst some of y'all's bubbles, but like Deadmau5, I don't even know how to say his name. Is it Deadmau5 or Deadmau5? Deadmau5? I don't even know how to say it, but his helmet is a helmet. It ain't his actual head. He wasn't born this way. What are you gonna do next? Tell me Santa Claus ain't real? So this is what the inside looks like. What, did somebody just cut it apart? Or is that what like the neck hole looks like? Is it a neck hole or a head hole? Okay, so if you put on the mask, the hole that you put through your head, is it a head hole or a neck hole? Comment below because I'm very confuzzled. Oh, so he can see. I see those. There's like eye holes and like what appears to be goggles and like, oh, it's a head. Oh, it's like a helmet built inside. So it's like comfy. There's so much wires going on inside there. Isn't he like terrified that it'll just malfunction one day and then everything goes pop? You know, like a light bulb bursting. But like in your face. Oh, it's even got a left and right, like a headset. Like this is how you put it on. I would feel invincible if I put this on. Like I can see everybody and everything and nobody can see me. Press this button for light up smiley face. That's pretty cool. Whoa, this is what the inside of a camera lens looks like. My heart hurts looking at this. Camera lenses are hella expensive and somebody just like cut it in half for science. But basically there's just like so many layers inside it. Whoa, you telling me this? What is this? Inside a bowling ball? I don't know what it is, but it's definitely heavy. So bowling balls are pretty much known for having heavy things inside them. And not all bowling balls are made equally. So if you ever go bowling and you throw that bad boy and you're like, oh my god, it just went to the side, what is this? It's not you. It's the bowling ball. The bowling ball sucks. So it depends where the holes are drilled in the bowling ball and where the things are inside it. So like the weight distribution, the holes, everything about how the bowling ball was made plays a huge factor into you like being able to hit a strike, you know? So it's like if you ever try to go bowling and you suck, don't feel bad, blame the balls. The balls did this, not you. I mean, maybe a little bit of you, but like it's mostly the balls. Not all balls are made equally. Okay, I should probably stop saying balls. What is inside of a stress ball? So there are two different things that people use inside a stress ball. One, slime, and two, some kind of seed. I don't know what kind of seeds these are. It looks like mini popcorn kernel, but it's a type of seed. Wait, almost all the ones I've squished were slime. Like it felt like slime inside of it. I felt like they used like seeds or rice or some kind of food inside like a hacky sack. Whoa, so a plane is like half people, half storage. You know, understandable. Ooh, this is another ice cream cut right down the middle. Ooh, gotta make sure it's got a brownie in every bite. That looked pretty stuffed to me. This looks so good. I want ice cream right now. This is what a chair looks like. You know, dad's comfy cozy chair that only dad may sit on. This is what it looks like cut in half. I mean, somebody got really curious one day and was just like, you know what, we're just gonna machete this like down the middle. I want to see what's inside this bad boy. What makes it so comfy? So we got got springs, you know, it's like a mini mattress seat. And we got like foam and then just cushion. I mean, what did you expect? Were y'all trying to hide like hidden treasure in there or something? I don't know. Seems like a waste to me. You tell me this whole time. Those big batteries. This is the one that I put inside my camera. It's just 6 mini batteries, but y'all won't let me use 6 mini batteries. Y'all make me use the rectangle. I don't even know what it's called. Rectangular prism battery. Last time I needed one of these batteries and I tried to buy them, I went to like 3 different stores and nobody had this battery. And every time I would ask, they would look at me like, what do you need this battery for? Who uses the rectangular prism battery? It's literally going extinct. Y'all ever wonder what the inside of a printer looks like? No? Well, here it is anyway. Oh, you see all the ink cartridges and all the colors. And by all the colors, I mean blue, red, and yellow. Isn't it just wild how 3 dang colors make all of the colors in the world? Oh, and black. This is what the bottom of an electric car looks like. So like Teslas, this one is specifically the Nissan Leaf, and they all have a ginormous battery on the bottom of it. I remember going into a Tesla store and seeing this a couple years ago because I kind of wanted a Tesla. And then the salesperson kind of like talked me out of it, saying that there was a battery on the bottom of the car and that if you possibly hit that battery or someone crashed into it somehow, it may explode. So I was like, you know what? I ain't taking any chances. We're not buying a Tesla. And I guess to this day, I don't have a Tesla for the 0.01% chance that the battery might explode. Also, I'm not very good at charging my thing, my phone, my camera. Y'all want me to charge my car? What if I'm trying to go somewhere and like, oops, I forgot to charge my car last night. Well, heck, time to Uber. Nah, I ain't trying to deal with that. So this is inside of a Russian submarine. I don't know why, who, how, or when, but they cut it in half. Damn, y'all got more stories than my house. We got 3 levels. So the bottom looks like a control room or something where all the technical stuff goes, and I think the top 2 levels are where submarine stuff goes down. Get it? Like in the water. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and comment below. Let me know what you learned today. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click. And make sure you subscribe, join the wolf pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.